Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Monday, April 15th, and we are kicking off today with a brand new bundle. I love to join you on Mondays with new things that I share with you throughout the week. This bundle is in the not holiday. It's in the January to April mini catalog. A mini catalog that went live in January, ends the end of April. And the bundles, of course, when they're first introduced, they are 10% off, right? So hello, everybody that's popping in. Let me know where you're joining me from. It's so good to see you. Hello, Annika. Good to have you with me. Hello, Mary from Montana. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Marie from Calgary. Good to have you all with me. Hi, Krista. You like my choice this week? Yes, thank you. You've had a chance to peek at my blog. On Monday mornings, my blog post goes live at 3 a.m. Mountain Time. It is, I am so honored to be on the design team for the Global Design Project, and we have to have our cards done ahead of time. So I always choose my bundles ahead of time so I can play along with the bundle. Not always. Sometimes Monday I do a different card. I could be a different card, but typically I like to pick my bundle for the week, and then I know what I'm doing, and then I can plan accordingly. So we're going to be playing with a bundle in the mini catalog today on page 15, and I'm so excited to let you know that it's staying. It's not retiring with this catalog, so that's really cool. Hi, Audrey from Kentville, Nova Scotia. Hello, good to have you with me. I love that area of the world. Oh, Kentville, Wolfville, all of that. It is such a beautiful area. You live in one of the most gorgeous places in Canada, in my opinion. The bundle I'm going to be playing with this week is called Hooray For Surprises, and you're really going to love this one. It's got some fun interactive parts to it. The dies work with the stamps, of course, as always, and you can actually open things. So isn't it fun to have? I like fun folds because when the recipient opens their envelope, it's usually a fun card, a pop-up, like on Friday's card. We did, what did we do on Friday? We did the freestanding pop-out card. So when you pop it up, open it up, it looks like a box, but it actually is a card, folds flat in an envelope, and then there's a pop-out feature on the front. And I mentioned on Friday's video, you could do a pop-out at the back as well. So that one's over on my blog. If you missed my cards last week, I'm going to get them all posted, but Friday's is definitely there. And the PDF showcasing the cutting and scoring instructions is also over on my blog. My blog is just simply my name, rosecoleman.com. I keep it very simple, you guys, so you can find me. Now, my Facebook page here, where you are visiting me from. Hi, Nadine from Houston. Hello, hello. My Facebook page is Stamping with Rose, so you should be able to find me. YouTube, Stamping with Rose Coleman. You can find me YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, same idea, right? I use my name so that hopefully you can remember me and find me on all of the different platforms. It is such an honor, you guys, to be able to join you every day like this, every morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And I want to thank you all for your support in my business. It means the world to me. I want to tell you as well, the reminder that I am continuing with the prepaid shipping box full of surprises. I have lots of things that I can share with you. I have about 22 years of stuff. Well, maybe not all 22 years. I've gotten rid of some stuff. I've held on to some things, but I cannot hold everything, right? I'd need to build another piece on our house. Thank you, Marie. If I were to hold on to everything for 22 years, I would have to build a piece on the house. Maybe a little small house back in the backyard. It's not possible. So I continually rotate my things and share them with you, give them as gifts so that you can enjoy them, and then I can make room for new things so that I can continue to join you every morning and share something new with you. So that's my reasoning, and I want to thank you for that. So every order that you place in Canada, of course, I can only do business with Canadians. That's a Stampin' Up! Rule. It's not a Rose rule. It's a Stampin' Up! Rule. I can only do business with Canadians. Americans can only do business with Americans. Same thing in Australia, UK. Wherever you are in the world, you can only do business. This is a Stampin' Up! Rule in your own country. But I can share with you every day like this. I can also sell tutorials. I do have a tutorial store. You can purchase tutorials no matter where you are in the world. You can check that out from my blog. Go to rosecoleman.com and you can see tutorials at the top. I am working on getting my scrapbooking tutorials done, as well as my monthly card or my weekly card kits. You're going to be able to purchase those tutorials if you'd like from anywhere in the world. The ones that I have posted right now are from the All-Star Design team that I am on, and I'm super privileged to be on that design team. Now, those tutorials that you see over there that are on my blog, they are both in Imperial and metric, okay? So I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to navigate these daily ones. Working in metric versus Imperial is a little bit challenging sometimes but I will be definitely trying my best. Yes, cool, scrapbook tutorials. I have had a scrapbook club for years and years and years since I started, and I love to share scrapbooking with you. So stay tuned for all of that. If you're in Canada, you can join my scrapbook club. It is an order-based club. You get four 12 by 12 layouts, 2 layouts, which is 4 12 by 12 pages every single month. And I use all, of course, 100% Stampin' Up! Products, right? To design my cards, my scrapbook layouts, I am 100% Stampin' Up! All right, let's get started today. It's Monday. Let's kick off this week with the Global Design Project Challenge. And this week, we are kicking off the week with a color challenge. And these 3 colors are just the bomb, you guys. They look so good together. And we're going to make a card using Hooray for Surprises using the color challenge. So let's flip the camera and we'll talk a bit about all of these products. Don't forget that last chance list is still live. There's still lots of things over there, retired, marked down, get your discounted things. $60 minimum before shipping and tax gets you my 5 cards from this week. If you bump your order up to 100 for the rest of April, I am going to be sending you a prepaid Canada Post shipping box. I pay for the box. I stuff the box with surprises for you when you hit $100, okay? So $100 before shipping and tax, okay? So I think it's worth it to bump your order up and get some free stuff. What's in the box? There's gonna be, every box is different, right? There's gonna be stamps, oh my goodness, dies, punches, ribbons, like everyone is going to have a different combination of fun products. If I send you something and you already own it, pass it along to someone else. Remember, it is free. It is a free gift from me. So they're not all going to be the same. They're not all going to have the same ribbon or embellishments. I am spring cleaning my supplies and handing them off to you guys so that hopefully you can either use them in your own crafting or hand them off to someone else who could use them. So it's all about giving. All right, let's get started. We're gonna flip the camera. I can't wait to show you this card. Okay. Hello, everybody that's joining. So good to see you all. Hi, Mary. Hello. I got a couple of Marys here. Mary Peterson, Mary Bundy, and Mary Becker. Oh my goodness, all the Marys. Hi, Linda Ashcroft. When I'm done this video, guys, Mondays are my kitted up day, okay? So I will be super busy. My arm will be sore tonight for sure. I'm going to be cutting all the cardstock and getting all the pieces ready for you to send out your card packages if you ordered with me last week. I like to designate Mondays for that task. So I'll send you some pictures of the process. We got a lot of orders from last week, so I got a lot of work to do today. So let's not waste any more time. It's not wasting time talking to you, but I want to share this card with you. So let's flip the camera and get started. Here we go. All right. There's my backyard with a little bit of an overcast sky. We've got some cloud cover. It's okay. It's all good. I'll get out for my walk later today, I think. Didn't get out this morning, but that's all right. Can't always get out first thing, but the day's not over yet. I got a lot of stuff on my desk, as you can tell here. Let's talk about first things first. The Global Design Project Challenge for this week is a color challenge. And we've got these 3 beautiful colors, Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, and Fresh Freesia. Look how pretty they are. They look so good together, and this is a wonderful challenge. So challenge you to pull out your supplies and make a card using this color combo. If you're online, if you are on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, you can use the hashtag GDP441. Go over to the Global Design Project. Go into Google and type this in. You can see the blog post. You can see what all the other designers have designed. And then at the bottom, there's a link for you to add your card. Okay. So then we love to see what you do with these weekly challenges. So that's the challenge for the week. The card or the product that I'm going to be playing with this week is on page 13 of the mini catalog. And let me move this stuff off to the side here. Okay, so it's this one right here. We're going to play with Hooray for Surprises. It's a bundle, and the bundle price is $64.75, which is fantastic because that gets you right to the mark that you need to be to get my free card kits in the mail, right? But of course, you want to bump it up to $100 before shipping and tax. You have to use the host code. That is the way that, and also send me an email too, guys, if you don't mind, please. It's always good to have that email from you to let me know that you watched the video, you got the host code, or you saw my email and you want the card kits. And if you did over $100, of course, you're going to get that box. And I will definitely be looking forward to those emails from you guys. My email address is rosecoleman@shaw.ca. All right, let's get started. Just looking. When do you have time to do the tutorials, packages, clean? Lois, you're so funny. I get help, you guys. I have helpers. I have some amazing ladies that help me out. So I don't do it all myself, but it is my full-time job. So I do spend a lot of time on my business because I love, love, love what I do. So it never feels like work to me. It's tiring, but then after a good night's sleep, I am rearing to go and I can't wait to get back in my room. That's how you know you love what you do, right? Like after a good sleep and you want to get back in your room, then you know you're in the right place. Thanks for all the love, you guys. I see your hearts. Thank you so much. Okay, hooray for surprises. Let's get started with our color challenge and our card here. So I'm going to start my card using one of the colors in the challenge, which is Fresh Freesia. Well, let me show you the stamps and the dies first. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is the Hooray for Surprises bundle. It's a photopolymer stamp set. Hooray for Surprises. Love photopolymer because you can see exactly where you're stamping. And I really think this stamp set has some amazing greetings, right? Make a wish, you're the best, sending you lots of love. Hope your birthday is wonderful. You're simply amazing. Hooray, can't wait to see you. That's a great one for me to send to my family, our family back east, if we're coming home or, you just want to say, I can't wait to see you, Then we have these other greetings, open here, pull for you. Those are the greetings that give you a hint that there's something spectacular about this bundle. So if I open this and show you, the dies are amazing. We've got hearts, we've got the dies, all the dies that coordinate with the images, of course, like Stampin' Up! Always does. And then we've got this funky one right here, which is a pull tab. And then we've got a heart here with a little tab on it. We've got a circle with a little tab on it. So I'm going to be showing you how to use this amazing bundle this week. It's a set of 12 for the dies. So you're going to definitely want the bundle. I mean, the stamps are amazing by themselves, but why not get the dies and do all of the fun things? Okay, so let me tell you what the code is. The item code to get the bundle is 162858. Okay, 162858 if you want to jot that down. And we're going to play with that one today. We're going to use Fresh Freesia. I've cut this one at 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it in the middle at 5 1/2. That's my card base. I'm going to bring in some basic white, and we are going to cut that to be the card front. Let me just grab my paper trimmer, and we're going to go ahead and trim this down. So I need a piece that measures 5 1/4 by 4. So let's line that up at the 5 1/4 inch mark. Cut down, and we need a piece that measures 4 inches. Easy peasy. It's just your standard card front size. All right, so now I'm going to bring in some designer series paper that is, oh my goodness, it's retiring, and you're going to want to grab this. I love, love, love the lighter than air 6x6 package paper. It is in the mini catalog. It was with the hot air balloon bundle, but you can get it right now. It's still in stock. I was a few minutes late popping on because I was checking all those item codes to make sure everything that I use is current so that you can, as at the time of this video. So I always check the item codes. So this is the paper. It's on page 33. Let me flip and show you. There are so many patterns. I have used this paper a lot in the last few months, you guys, and I'm definitely ordering more because it is stunning. And there you can see a look at all the patterns, all these gorgeous patterns, which are great for spring. They're great for Easter. They're great for baby. All of the colors, right? They're masculine, they're feminine. Like, it's fantastic. And they coordinate with the rainbow adhesive back dots. So beautiful, as well as the Baker's Twine color pack. Now the Baker's Twine and the dots are staying, hence my smiley face. The red circles over here mean that they are leaving. So the hot air balloon bundle is leaving and the designer series paper is leaving. So grab that while you can get it. The item code for the paper is 162747. And it's a big pack of paper. You get a stack of 48 sheets. So we're going to use the rainbow because it has all three of those colors that I'm using today. So we're going to use the rainbow diagonal stripes, and I'm going to cut a piece that measures 3/4 of an inch. And I want it the same length as my card front. Let's see if, yep, and it's already 5 1/4. Perfect. So that's going to go up here at the top of my piece of basic white. All right, so hello. Oh, thank you, Krista. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I wish Stampin' Up! Would only use photopolymer. Yes, Betty, they promised us, though, that they would, like the red rubber is where they can get a lot of the details in the details dies or stamps. So some things are photopolymer and some are our traditional red rubber. Okay, so here's my ink pads here. I've got the ink pads in the colors that we're using. We're gonna put this designer series paper at the top, but not quite yet because I want to do some stamping. And you guys know, if I were to stick that paper down, I'm just gonna lower down my camera a little bit here. If I were to stick that paper down and then start stamping, you guys know what'll happen, right? I will make a mistake. So I'm gonna just lay that off to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp down here in the corner from the stamp set. I've got Make-A-Wish here on my block. I'm going to stamp that with Balmy Blue. So first things first, we're going to get that done down here. So tap, tap, tap a few times. Make sure you got a nice, strong, juicy ink pad. And we're going to stamp Make-A-Wish down here. Boom, done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in, there's a little tiny heart in this set that's super cute. It's this one right here, this little heart. And we're going to stamp a few of those little hearts along the bottom. So let me grab my chamois, get that ready to go. Now, I didn't have a chance to rinse my chamois, but oh, it's not too bad. I usually in the morning, that's one of my routine things to do is to rinse the chamois, make sure it's, you know, good and juicy so that it can clean my stamps. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm opening all my colors. I have Fresh Freesia, Balmy Blue, and Lemon Lolly. Got my little heart here. We're going to do a little dance of hearts across the bottom here. So we're just going to start with our colors. So we've got Fresh Freesia. Clean that up. We'll go into Balmy Blue. Add another one. Clean. And Lemon Lolly. Easy peasy, right? If you've got a grandchild or niece or nephew with you today, this would be a great little card for them to help you with, right? Kids love to stamp. It is such a fantastic activity to do with them. Okay, so we've got some little hearts there. I've already got the color challenge done. I've featured all three colors. Okay, so I'm not going to actually do any more stamping on here. So let's bring in my liquid glue and we'll get this designer series paper anchored down. If my glue wants to work, come on. I was using it earlier this morning, so let's see. Sometimes, I think this one's almost empty, but there's still lots of glue. Don't give up on your liquid glue when you think it's empty, because sometimes it will fool you. It'll be like, no, I'm done. But then if you see, if you're persistent, you can get lots more glue out of the bottle. Okay, so we're gonna put this right up here at the top of my basic white piece. There we go. Now I'm gonna flip this over. What I wanna do is I'm gonna add some ribbon. Look at this ribbon, you guys. This ribbon is retiring. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. And check it out. It has lemon lolly. It has bubble bath and azure afternoon. So I thought I would bring in that ribbon and share with you, because it's retiring. I want to tell you, this ribbon is, you get all 3 spools, and it's $17 regular, on sale for $11.90. These colors are not retiring, you guys, so you're definitely going to want to grab this ribbon so that you can use this going forward, right? You got 3 colors going on here. So I'm going to pull in the lemon lolly. The item code for the sheer ribbon combo pack is 161635. I really think this is a great one to add to your order today so that you can get it for only $11.90. That's really good for 3 spools of ribbon. But we're going to bring in lemon lolly, and we're going to put that on our card here. So I'm going to put a strip across the front that measures about, I'm going to say about 6 inches, because I want to have a little bit to wrap. And then, of course, I'm going to add a little small piece so that I can do a faux bow. So we're going to just pop the pin back in here so I don't have ribbon going all over the place. All right, so then to attach the ribbon, I'm going to bring in my tear and tape. We're going to do a little sandwich. My friend Christine Bertram, she calls it her tear and tape sandwich. So I'll put a couple here. And then what I'm going to do is make sure I got the bottom. Okay, so down here at the bottom, I'm going to put 1 strip, 1 little piece. This is going to be the piece to anchor it down, and burnish, and I'll just peel and peel like that. Then I'll take the largest piece of ribbon, and we're going to come in here. I want to make sure I'm above my greeting. Okay, so I'm going to wrap that from the front. So just lay your ribbon down like that, and then just gently wrap it around to touch that adhesive at the back, and then go straight across like that. Okay, so we've got our ribbon going straight across, and then I'm going to come back here and do a little sandwich. This is the sandwich that Christine Bertram talks about all the time, the little sandwich. So that's going to hold the ribbon down and make sure that it does not sneak its way out. There's nothing any worse than making a card and then having your ribbon sneak out. Okay, so this is ready to go on to my card front. And we're just going to go ahead and bring in my liquid glue and add that glue to all the other sides. And we'll add that on to the front. So pretty, these colors together. Okay, so now that that's anchored down, I can take my small piece of ribbon and I'll slip it underneath the ribbon like that. And then just take your 2 ends and tie a simple knot. So easy to make a faux bow. All right, so we're going to bring this over, right over to the edge here, and you can just gently tie your knot. Okay, so then you can twist it around if you want to make sure you've got it sitting the way that you want. You can even use a glue dot if you wanted it. I want it to be soft on the front like that. So we're just going to just trim, and I want a little small faux bow. So we're going to trim this quite short, like so. Hitting my coffee cup there. Okay, so if you want to make sure your knot stays the way you want it, you could grab a glue dot and put underneath. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot here to show you what I mean. I'm just going to grab one with my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to lift up the ribbon, and I'm going to slip that right underneath my knot, and then that should be good. It should stay put, hopefully. Let's see. You could even add a second glue dot if you wanted to, but let's just leave that for now. And now we're going to bring in another thing, you guys, another item that is retiring that you should really, really grab. This is called the Lasting Label Punch. Oh goodness, I love this punch. This one is such a great shape. I've used it in scrapbooking to make borders on pages using designer series paper. I've used it for stamping greetings. Let me bring in the catalog and show you where that is. That is on page 148. As you can see here, look at all the red stars. There are so many punches that are retiring. This one is called Lasting Label. It is not marked down, but it is definitely worth having in your collection. As you can see on this page, we've got Lasting Label, handmade tag is half price, $24. Decorative circle is also leaving. Double oval, cloud punch, the country bouquet, like these here are all half price. You can get dragonflies. I think the bunny, the Easter bunny is sold out. But I'm telling you this because go grab the punches, you guys. You will not regret adding punches to your collection. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to bring in some scrap paper. And from the stamp set, I'm bringing in, because I said make a wish on my card front, right here. I'm going to stamp the birthday cake. So let's grab the birthday cake. Got it here on my block. We need the birthday cake, we need the candle, and we need the flame. So let's do that. We're going to stamp in all of the colors for the feature. Let's do fresh freesia first. We're going to do 2 fresh freesia cakes. So let's do one right here. And we'll do another one on this side. And I'll share with you why I'm doing them on the edges like this, because I'm going to bring in the punch. So fresh freesia, okay. And then we're going to clean our stamp. And we're going to go into balmy blue, which is our second color for the challenge, for the color challenge. So some balmy blue, and we'll stamp that one right there. Boom. Okay, got that done. Let's clean that up. Clean up our cake here, cake image. And then we're gonna bring in the candle. Let's stamp the candle in alternating colors. So on my fresh freesia cake, I'll do, or on my balmy blue cake, I'm gonna do a fresh freesia candle. Boom, like that. Look at how good these colors go so well together. I love it. And then on the other two, I'm going to do balmy blue and balmy blue. Okay, easy peasy. All right, let's bring in that flame. And of course, we're going to bring in lemon lolly. So tap, tap, tap on my lemon lolly. Hover over your candle. Stamp the flame. Stamp the flame. Look how easy these stamps are to use. So awesome. Okay, we've got our cakes all stamped. We're going to bring in the Lasting Label Punch. And we're going to go ahead and slip that over the image like this. And then you can just line it up, pop it out. Look at that. So easy. Then I'm going to go on the other end, get the other cake out, punched it out. Then I'm just going to grab my scissors, trim off, because you need to be able to reach. I don't know if that's far enough, but let me show you what I mean. You need to be able to reach that. That's not centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim a little bit more so that I can get in there with my punch and have it lined up. So there we go. Boom, we're done. Okay, so we've got 3 of those images. We're going to put the blue, the balmy blue in the middle. Get rid of my scraps here. And I really liked how this looked, but then I thought, oh, I need to put a little bit of pop of color. So I'm going to do, on my fresh freesia pieces, I'm going to add a little bit of balmy blue. So let's bring in my balmy blue. And I've just got a sponge here. Just going to scrape the edges of this piece and add that little pop of balmy blue. Look at that. It makes it look so much nicer. Do you guys like sponging your white edges? Some people don't like naked white edges. Sometimes I leave them white, and sometimes I do add pop of color. And this is a color challenge, so I thought I'm going to take the opportunity to add as much color to these stamped images as I can. Now the middle one, I've got a sponge dauber here. This is my fresh freesia dauber, and I'm going to use that to add the color to the edges of this punched out shape. Here we go. Go all the way around. So easy, but yet so effective. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to flip these over I like to do things in bulk. You guys know me, right? Like when I'm stamping, I do all the stamping. And then when I do all my sponging, I do all the sponging. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. And we're going to do all the dimensionaling. Yeah, that's a verb. I made it up. We're going to add the dimensionals here. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to put one on the top and bottom of each shape. Now we're just going to come along and remove those dimensional backings. All right. And we're going to get the last one. There we go. Okay, so let's bring back the card base. Now, where did I put it? Okay, here we go. And again, when I have 3 images, I'm going to want to put, instead of starting from one end and going all the way to from left to right, I like to do my ends first. So I'm just going to put this one right here, like so. And then I'll get the other fresh freesia one, and we'll put that over here. And then I can size up how much room I have in the middle. Let's see. And then we can just even up the space in between. So that's just how I do it. If I had started from here and went over, I would probably not have enough room for my third one. So you want to make sure you do your ends and then work with the space you have in the middle. So there's the front of our card. Now the inside of the card, I was really intrigued by this punch, this lasting label punch. So what I did was I brought in the designer series paper, the scrap, and I'm going to punch out one of those shapes. You can do this. I did this on a scrapbook page. I think it was last year in June. We did a Father's Day page. I think it was this past June. Maybe it was the June before. And I did this shape, and I went up the side of the page, and I alternated designer series paper, and it looked really, really sharp. I think we did it with the fishing paper. So we're going to use that on the inside. So I've got my piece for the inside, and we're going to put that going vertical like this. And then I'm going to bring in the stamp that says, from the stamp set, there's one that says, "Hope your birthday is wonderful." That's a great greeting, right? So we're going to grab that one, and we're going to grab a block, put that on a block. Hope your birthday is wonderful. Let's stamp with some balmy blue. And will this be a big enough scrap piece? Let's see. Yep, it will. Okay. Love it when it works out, when you grab a scrap piece and it's the right size. So tap, tap, tap on my balmy blue. We'll stamp on here. Boom. All right. Okay, and then we're going to bring in the punch. We're going to punch this way, horizontal. See that? This punch can be used in so many ways. So we're going to stamp that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this image like this, standing vertically. And we'll add our glue, and we'll just put it like this. A little glob of glue there. Get that out of the way. Okay, so we'll put that down, and then we're going to put this one like this. But let's add a little bit of color, because we sponged the front one. So I like to do to the inside of my card what I do to the outside, just to make it all coordinate. So we're just going to add a little bit of that fresh freesia to the edges of this punched out piece, and we're going to put it going the other way like this. We'll put a little bit of glue right on here, and then we're going to turn it, and we're making it a very unique shape by just layering your punches in a different direction. Isn't that fun? Okay, so now we'll just go ahead and add our glue. That's it. How easy is this? So we didn't even play with the dies yet, you guys, but don't worry, we will. Come back and join me. Plan to come back, and either you join me live or you can join the replay, watch the replay. It's going to be a fun week. And you can use this stamp with, this any color combo, but I wanted to play with the Global Design Project color combo for this week. And thanks for the love, you guys. Hashtag GDP441. Oh, such an amazing little stamp set, and the dies are amazing. Get it while you can get it 10% off. It will carry over into the catalog that goes live on May 1st, our annual catalog, but you're going to want to get this at 10% off, right? Why not? Who doesn't love a discount? Okay, let me flip you, and okay, don't break my phone mount. All right, so I had a blast, you guys, kicking off the week using Hooray for Surprises with my quick and easy card using the lasting label punch and what else is retiring? The ribbons retiring, as well as the paper. Get it all in your collection. You're going to love having these colors. They are so versatile, like I mentioned, for Easter, for spring. They're both masculine and feminine. You know, if you wanted to, you could make this card with a balmy blue base, right? And make it more masculine. If you think that Fresh Freesia is too girly, you could totally do that. You could have put green. You could use Lost Lagoon. There's Lost Lagoon in this rainbow paper. This lighter than air paper is going to go a long way. It has so many colors listed in its description. You'll be able to use this one for a long time. All right, take care, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Mountain Time for my next video featuring my product of the week, which is Hooray for Surprises. So hooray for Monday, hooray for kicking off a new week, and thank you so much for being with me. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.